2 of Going to the Well, and we are back from the U.S. Open PTO situation that we did. And this week we are doing product reviews on the new lid cover and the new shades. And we still have to unpack. It's been a busy week. I actually went to New York, came back. We're filming this on a Sunday. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it. So we're finally back. What do we got next? We gotta unload this guy. This is the unfun part of traveling and doing all the fun stuff. And then we gotta get this on the, and we got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it. Oh, yeah, sorry, can't see this part. Is that any company that sends us any product to review and asks us to review is very simple. Honest feedback. We're going to let you know how it is. That means we're not going to allow you to pay us to say certain things as we feel that those are unfair. Of course, we jump onto some of the reviews that are on certain websites, and you can obviously tell who has just gone in there and written them. So before we get started on any review, I just want to put that out there, that everything that we're going to talk about today is my genuine feelings and moving forward. So that way, if you guys decide to go about purchasing those items or using those items, at least you have one review that you can count on. Let's talk helmets. Helmets, dome covers, melon skull covers, whatever you want to call it, these are extremely important, especially if you get into an accident. That's a big one. And then 2, comfort is something huge. If you ever notice, you can buy a ton of different helmets that are out there on Amazon for 20 bucks, up to helmets that cost hundreds of dollars. And yes, the more you go up, typically the better product you're gonna get. But what are those key features that you look for in a helmet? And what are some of the annoyances in a helmet? Let's get into it. So let's talk breathability for a minute. Now, if you take some of the helmets that are out there and you can find some of your lower end helmets, typically they just cut a bunch of slits in the top of the head. They say, look at all these slits, you have enough air to escape, which goes straight up, and you're good to go. You'll stay cool. The reality is you absolutely do not. Airflow throughout a helmet is extremely important. In fact, you will see some of the high-end companies out there, the Rudy Project being one of them, who wind tunnel test their helmets, not just for aerodynamics, but for comfort and airflow inside the helmet. Because let me tell you, an overheated rider is a rider who is not going to place well on the podium, which means they're not going to get the time on the TV. Sponsorship dollars go down, there's no marketing, it just falls downhill from there. Very well made helmet, and again, this is one I used on my last race. I don't know if I have any video. I think I have video. We'll put a picture up somewhere. There. Not a good picture, but that's me. That's the Nytron helmet that Rudy Project made. Now, what I want to talk about was the slits in the top of the helmet. As you can see, this helmet really doesn't have those up there. And to be honest with you, when I first got the helmet and I was like, ooh, I'm in Dallas, it's going to be 95 degrees. I don't know how much I'm going to like this. I'm used to my laser helmet that I used before. It's got a ton of slits. But let me tell you, I was absolutely impressed. And the slits on this helmet are in the right place, i.e. the front of the helmet, which come all the way to the big mouth on the back of the helmet, which is kind of that Rudy signature that they have. And the airflow through this with the channels that are inside, kind of hard to see, but the channels that are in here just pass right over the top of your head. And you can actually feel it when you're going. My head stayed cool. One of the big things that drives me crazy is when the sweat falls down, hits my sunglasses, or my eyes and I can't see. This helmet had the proper airflow to limit the amount of sweat. Did I have a bead of sweat? Absolutely, I think everybody does. I'm not going to say it gets rid of it, but I will tell you, huge reduction compared to my other helmets that are out there. I was using a mountain bike helmet though on all my other ones, but absolutely cool, worth it. The other few things about it, extremely light helmet. This thing, I don't know what the specs are. In fact, I'm sure they're probably somewhere on here, but I don't know the specs. I'm really not that kind of guy, but light helmet. Of course, really easy to adjust to fit your noodle cap there. And like I said before in the other video, it comes with a nice bag, prevents scratching in when you're traveling. So would I recommend this helmet? Absolutely. The nice thing about this helmet too, it is advertised under their Triathlon area helmet, but it's not the hardcore with the big visors where you feel like you're kind of in cage. So what's nice about this is if you're going to jump on a road bike, it's something you can still wear. At the price point of $324.99 American, I really think what else is out there, this highly competes with them. In fact, this is something I'll be keeping on my noodle when I race. So would I recommend it? Yes. Here's the only problem. Out of stock and out of stock. Does this mean they're not out there trying to make these things? Absolutely not. The problem is every time they put up a big load of them, they're gone within minutes. So set your reminders, reach out to Rudy Project, and let them know that you're interested in one of their products. That way, when it comes available, they can reach right back out to you. Spinshield sunglasses. As you can see online, they finally actually just released these. This is a week after the US Open PTO Dallas, Texas, and I was lucky enough to have these with me. Now, one of the big things I always talk about is safety, and with glasses, there is hands down a lot of key elements to this. I've used a lot of different products that are out there, blenders, 100%ers, Oakley, and now Rudy Project Glasses. But as opposed to talk about them, we're going to talk about the importance of glasses, and we're going to talk about these guys and let you know what my thoughts. A few keys to sunglasses that I recommend. One is what you prefer, what you like, what you look at and you say, hey, this looks awesome. And if it looks good on you, then be happy. Who cares what anybody else thinks? Of course, you have people that are just going to go with the regular blacks, nothing against that. Regular whites, nothing against that. I like just loud and obnoxious. It's fun. And I think kind of the whole thing of getting into triathlons, mountain bike racing, endurance sports is you can kind of freely express yourself in any way you want. So don't let anybody deter you and tell you that they're weird, ugly, and hideous. Because, to be honest with you, I wouldn't wear half the crap I did if I cared. Would I recommend these glasses from the Rudy Project, the North American division? Absolutely. I was blown away by this product. I had never used the product before, and I figured in Dallas is a great time to attempt it. You're going to get up to speeds on the bike that are a little bit higher than you're typically used to. You're going to have the sun beaming down from the water when you're out there watching the races. In fact, I have the tan lines to prove it. And let me tell you, these glasses did not let me down. They're extremely lightweight. They've got great grip on the sides and on the nose pieces without pinching. The other nice thing is the way they're designed and the way they wrap around the head, and they keep, contact with the cheeks. They're not really touching the cheeks, but they're still preventing that air from getting up in there and creating kind of a little turbulence inside of there, which absolutely drive me crazy. I'm not going to tell you what glasses do it because I haven't even done a review on those, but I can tell you I own a pair and it is just very unpleasant. So when it comes to glasses, the Rudy Project Spinshield for me absolutely just knocked it out of the park. With 16 different colorways that you can pick from at a price point of $169.99 American. If you're out there and you're looking for something, I absolutely would recommend these glasses. Is there a negative to any of the two products that I used when I was out there? There's only one, to be honest with you, out of kind of everything. With the helmet, absolutely not. Like I said, it fit really good, fit really snug, and it just worked. I was very, very impressed with that helmet, and again, I highly recommend it. With the sunglasses, though, now, the only negative on this could be something that I just don't know, and I haven't even asked, so it probably is my fault on here. But I haven't seen a hard shell case for these. It does come with the typical bag that you get when you order sunglasses, which I always travel, I put these in. But the hard shell case that you're used to, which would be something like this, so you can throw it in your bag, it's a little bit more protected. I haven't seen one of those. I know some of the other lines they have them for, but I haven't seen them for this one. Now, again, they may make them. Who knows? If they do, comment down below. I definitely would love to get them for these, or I'll just reach out to somebody over there and ask where they're at. But that's the only negative. Other than that, they were good. Good company. If you want to learn a bit about the backstory of the Rudy Project company. I'll put a link down below in the description. One of those companies that went out there, they went against some of the big guys. Let me tell you, they are hitting home runs at every turn. Not only with products, but again, with customer service. They took care of me when I was down. And let me tell you something, I'm really nobody. I'm not anything big. So I'm the little guy, and the fact that they were willing to help me out, that's huge in my book. We're all put back together, kind of minus the back wheel because it's on the trainer, getting ready for a session here, and then we'll watch something there, and then we'll edit the video, and we got a lot of work to do. Anyways, want to thank you guys for watching the video. Yes, the new Allenville Endurance AV hats are made. I'm working on how to get them onto a website, get them shipping, all that. Again, I'm new to all this stuff. Reach out to me on Instagram at Allenville_endurance right here. You guys are welcome to message me there. I'll figure out how to get those for sale to you guys and shipped out to you guys. Of course, thank you guys for everybody who has already reached out, supported, and requested me to ship this out to you guys. This hat, and I have a shirt too, that just happened to make it into the new That Triathlon Paula Finley recap video. My lady was there when they were doing the introductions, and Eric happened to turn the camera, and poof, there she is. So I was pretty stoked to see that there. Eric was absolutely a pleasure to be with and hang out with during the race and see all the other pros. I was super excited about that. Hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Rudy Project helmet and shades that I have. There are some other products that they do make I do want to get my hands on. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Some dailies, maybe some prescriptions. I've seen them. Anyways, thank you guys for following along. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Share it with your friends. Push the like button. Again, Instagram it. And ring. Yeah, that guy. We'll see you guys next week. I got a lot of stuff to do. Enjoy your week.